Hi everybody, this is Volume and Capacity Lesson 3. Which holds more? We are learning to measure and record volumes and capacity. We can estimate the number of units used to measure volumes. We can refer to the number and type of uniform informal unit used. We can check our answers by measuring. We can explain a strategy used for estimating a volume. And we can choose informal units that are the same size and shape. Okay, choose which one you think holds more. And the one that goes green means it's the one that holds more. All right, so does the mug or the tablespoon hold more? Correct, the mug. Okay, which one holds more, the bowl or the bucket? Well, the bucket is quite tall, but the bowl is quite wide. I don't know. The bowl is quite narrow at the bottom, but then so is the bucket. Which one do you think? Right, the bucket holds more. All right, which one holds more, the water bottle or the milk carton? I think you're right, the milk carton. Which holds more, the kids' pool or the plant box? Which holds more, the box or the jar? Which one holds more, the teacup or the fish bowl? And the yogurt tub or the cereal box? All right, now we're going to go and do our activity. Let's practice today's task together, and then it is your turn to try. So the first thing you need to do is collect some blocks of the same size. Find a small lunch-sized container or similar and draw it on a piece of paper or on the Jamboard. Okay, then you need to estimate how many blocks will fill the container and record your answer. Then test your guess. I wonder if you can make a different shape using the same volume of blocks. Give it a try and take a picture to upload. So watch Mrs. Green's video and to see how to use it on the Jamboard, or you can complete the exact same task on a piece of paper. Okay, so first I'm going to collect a number of blocks that are the exact same size. So I know that when you're watching my videos on the Jamboard, you can't always see exactly where I'm pressing, so I'm going to explain to you which tabs I'm opening up. So I'm going to go to the Image tab, which is the one with the two pyramids on it. So going to go here and then I'm going to upload. So there are some options I can upload through my computer, so I can browse on my computer. I can upload straight from my camera, so if your camera is plugged in, or your phone or iPad, or I can upload from a Google image. Okay, so here I'm going to upload from my computer. And I'm going to choose the blocks that I'm going to measure with, and I've got some options here already for you. Oops, did I upload? Yes. All right. So you can see here that all of my images or all of my blocks are the exact same size, okay? It's really important that we make sure they are the exact same size. The next thing you need to do is find a small lunchbox size container or a similar size container. All right, again, I'm going to upload my picture. Of course, you don't have to do this. This is just me showing you another way we can do this. So this is the container that I'm going to measure with today. And here it is. All right. So the next step is I want to estimate how many blocks will fill this container and record my answers. Okay, so how many of these Duplo blocks do I think will fill this container? So I'm going to go to my post-it note and estimate. I estimate the capacity of the container will equal, okay, I think I'm looking at my container. I can see it and I can see that it probably could have maybe 2, maybe 3 rows across, and maybe it could have 3 or 4 columns. So if I counted and had 3 plus another 3, that's 6, another 3, that's 9, and I'm gonna say 12 blocks. I estimate the capacity of the container will equal 12 blocks. Remember, we must say the unit so we know what we're measuring with. All right. And then we have to measure how many blocks will fill each container and record our answers. So we're going to go and measure our container. So I'm going to show you on my images one that I have already done today. Here we go. All right, so here's my container, and let's see how many blocks we can see there. Okay, I'm going to use my pointer. I'm not sure if it will show you accurately on your screen, but I'm going to go through and hopefully it will work nicely. So here you can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I've got 9 that are sitting in the same direction, and then I've been able to move or tessellate some of the blocks, or rotate some of the blocks so that they can fill the container. It's really important that I don't overflow my container, otherwise it's not an accurate measurement. So we need to make sure that it fits within the container. All right, so I've got 9 blocks, and then I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I wonder if there's any blocks that I can't see. What do you think? Are there any blocks that I can't see? Well, what I've done to make sure that you can see the answer is I've also created these blocks. Let's take a look. So I've recreated my tower to show exactly how many blocks are in there. So it's another way that I can show the volume of the blocks. So again, I'll use my pointer tool and I'm going to check how many I have. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it turns out that there were no hidden blocks and we could see them all. All right. So I'm going to now go to my post-it note and I'm going to write my answer. I measured the capacity of the container and it equaled 15 blocks. Okay, so my answer is here. And then the last part of the activity is make another shape with the same volume and draw or take a picture of this. Okay, so I'm going to put these a little bit smaller so you can then have a look at my creations. And here is my tower. So I've used those blocks to make a different volume. However, I should say that they actually are the exact same volume in a different shape. Okay, so exact same volume in a different shape. So we've completed each of the activities, we've estimated, we've measured, and we've created a new shape with the same volume. Okay, so that is exactly the task that you are being asked to do today. So I'd like you to go off and do that now. You can pause the video and finish that, and then come back and complete the next task on your Jamboard, or again, you can do this on a piece of paper. Alright, so the next part of our Jamboard is you're going to look at the picture and estimate how many blocks there might be. Alright, so I'm going to get another picture up for you. And this time I filled a different container. And we're going to be estimating. So this one is all about estimating. Remember, our estimate does not have to be perfect. We just need to estimate the container. Alright, I'm going to show you how to complete this task, but you are going to do it on your own. So I'm not actually going to do it for you, but I'm just going to model how you're going to do it. So look at the picture and estimate how many blocks there might be. Record your estimate on the post-it note. So over here is our post-it note. I estimated the capacity of the container and it equaled. So you need to complete the task, remembering to write the number and the unit, which in this case is blocks. Okay, so that's step one. And record your estimate. And then how did you work out your estimate? Write your answer or choose or complete a post-it note that matches your answer. So I've got several options here. The first one says, I estimated the capacity of the container by counting the blocks by ones. The second one says, I estimated the capacity of the container by counting the blocks by rows of. Okay, so you might tell me how many rows, how you worked it out. The next one is, I estimated the capacity of the container by counting the blocks I could see and visualizing the hidden blocks I could not. And then our final one, I estimated the capacity of the container by guessing how many blocks there was. Okay, so you've got 4 options to choose. Whichever option you choose, you just take it up to number 3 so that I know that that's your answer. Or you can choose to type your answer or your own post-it note as well. Okay, so when you come to this on the Jamboard, you'll have it as a bigger image so that you can take the time to work out how you estimate will be in this container. Okay, so that's all you need to do for this task today. I hope you do really well with that activity and always ask for help if you need it. Thanks, bye.